Hey, Taylor Marshall here, and I'm really excited to announce that the second book in my Sword and Serpent Trilogy, The 10th Region of the Night, is out. It's already been a #1 bestseller in its 2 categories on Amazon.com. And it's the follow-up, it's book number 2 in the trilogy from the first book, Sword and Serpent, which was also a Amazon bestseller. And the original book is about St. George. It takes place in the year 299 under the Emperor Diocletion. And it's a journey of a young man, George, as he meets up with other great Catholic saints along the way, like St. Christopher, St. Nicholas, and others. And it culminates in the epic depiction of George and the dragon. I'm not going to ruin it for you and explain what the dragon is, but I think you'll like it. Readers love it. And I wanted to write a follow-up to it in a trilogy, and that follow-up is 10th Region of the Night. It's got on the front here, it continues the dragon snake motif, has a serpent eating itself because evil always consumes itself. And 10th Region of the Night is a reference to an Egyptian myth that at the 10th region of the night, which is the darkest moment in night, goodness conquers. And that's what we see in the Diocletian persecution, that when all looks lost, these martyrs lay down their life, lay down their blood, and become great witnesses to the light, who is Jesus Christ. I've tried to write these novels without being preachy, without sounding like Christian literature. These are the kind of books that even a non-Christian could enjoy. And the second book, for those of you that did read the first book, the second book picks off where the last one ended, but it introduces St. Catherine of Alexandria. She's a patron of philosophy. You can look her up on the internet and learn more about her, but she becomes a central character in this book with St. George, and also St. George becomes intimately connected with Constantine the Great, a young Constantine before he's emperor. And that's really the arc of these novels. Book 1, Book 2, and Book 3 is George, a martyr, and other Catholic martyrs laying down this pattern so that eventually the Roman Empire, which is so evil, which is so bent on itself, comes crumbling down with the witness of Constantine and his mother. So that's the arc of the 3 books. The third book will, of course, culminate in that story and end with Constantine moving towards his conversion. So if you'd like to learn more about Catholic Church history, but you don't want to use a textbook, you want to use some fiction, some entertainment, I highly recommend these books. I did a ton of research on the historicity of the names, the places, the weapons. This book is full of gladiatorial fights. The gladiatorial games is a major theme in the second book. And so if you like action and you like suspense and you even like mysteries and heists, this book has it all with St. George as the lead character. You can get it at Amazon.com or bookstores, especially Catholic bookstores, should carry it. 10th Region of the Night. And look for the third one coming out in the next year, and it's titled Storm of Fire and Blood. It is completed, but it won't be published probably until later this year before Christmas. So for all of you that have read the first book, get the second one. And for those of you that read both, thank you so much for reading these books, and look forward to the third one, Storm of Fire and Blood, later this year. God bless.